Welcome to the Sheepless Life podcast. We are your hosts, Ivonne Delaflor
and Séverine Naessens, and we are the founders of the Sheepless Life Academy. Join us at sheeplesslife.com for a free and exclusive masterclass on sheepless living.
We created this podcast for women like you, who are ready and eager to live and lead without the herd mentality.
Women who are ready to be, not who your parents told you to be.
Not who the system expects you to be.
Not who the media wants you to be.
But who you can truly become.
So relax, step out of the herd for a moment.
Grab something to sip on and have a pencil at hand just in case you feel the urge to take some notes.
Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is podcast number 39 already of the Sheepless Life Academy. Amazing, 39 podcasts in a row. And we are going strong and so excited to share a new topic with all of you today. And today we're going to speak about the value of friendship. And speaking of which, this is Séverine Naessens. And on the other side, I have my dear friend, Ivonne Delaflor. Hi, Ivonne.
Hello, my friend. We're going to use the word friend like 10,000 times today.
Possibly, yes.
And hello, all the friends. Yes, possibly. I like that. No generalizations. I like it. So, hello, everybody. And that's it. You start. Go ahead, Séverine. Let's talk about friendship.
Let's talk about friendship. Friendship's about something I think most of us value dearly. And as we grow up, we have friends. As we grow older, those friends change. And somehow, I guess most of us, at least I do have some friends left from my childhood. So it's really great to be able to count on those people that have grown with us. And the idea of talking about friendship is we are also going to speak about foes, because where there are friends, there's foes. So we've prepared 3 topics for you today. And the very first one is that indeed those foes can also be your friends. So Ivonne, the floor is yours.
Okay, that's funny. All right. So first, let's talk about the beloved foes, or the term that in media they call the haters. Dun, dun, dun. Really, there are no haters. There are only lovers. Let me tell you why. Because anyone that triggers you, anyone that gives you contrast, anyone that doesn't agree with you comes with a gift. So for me, if someone comes with a gift, it's a friend. Right? It's a friend. Maybe it be temporal, maybe it be a friend for 15 minutes, but it's a friendly act when we can see that the contrast, the apparent enemy, that the hater, which are actually lovers. We got a couple of them on the Sheepless Life, that sometimes it's like, why sheepless? And sheeps are cute. I'm like, good. Yes, we are not talking about the sheep as in the animal kingdom, except the animal human. We're talking about patterns of behavior. And, I tend to be pretty raw and direct, especially when I teach. So I tend to attract a lot of friends of different qualities and flavors. But the gift they bring us is a life lesson. The gift they bring us, the foes, it's an opportunity either for us to choose to react or to take a different path, or to sometimes to say no. A lot of people that are foes, their gift, the quality of the gift that they come to deliver to us, it's either boundaries, or it's also for us to review, what do we want to surround ourselves in our life? Who do we want around in our life? Do we want to keep using our energy for people that come and go, that are inconsistent, that are clinging to us? Or do we want to surround ourselves with friends, like I love to surround myself with people like you, Séverine. We can talk directly to each other. Yes. We can be raw to one another. You can tell to me, I was about to quit your transcendental rebirthing training. I couldn't handle you anymore. And for me, in my heart, I was like, wow, this is so amazing. She's my friend forever. But I kind of like those things, because the ability to be able to speak one's mind and respect the differences in each individual Not many people can do it. And so the faux brings a lot of contrast and a lot, for me, a lot of appreciation for who truly my friends are. My friends are not acquaintances. My friends are not someone, I used to believe that my friends were everyone. If someone will come give me a yoga class, that will be like, oh my gosh, they are my gurus, my teachers, my everything. No, they hadn't even earned the right for friendship. We earned that right for friendship. Everybody, anyone else that comes into your circle earns the right by trust, by character, by consistent demonstrated things. And we earn the right with others too. I mean, it's a two-way street, right?
Absolutely.
And I used to create everyone is a friend. If you will smile at me, oh, I owe you. I owe you. You are friendly with me. So, but I quickly learned, and then I turned it into a training. Yeah, Then we turned that. Then we created the shipless life, but
Yes.
because I was totally graduating as a sheep before. But the foes give us also the contrast of who do you really want around in your life. I used to keep entertaining people that were close that will say, "I want to support you guys. We want to be around you," and then on the street that you don't see them, what they call them, the backstabbing world, they will be speaking things that shit is the only word that I can properly say. And that shit that they speak about one of us or any of us, it's for there to keep and for us to make a decision and a contrast. Who do we want around in our life? Do we want people that speak about shit and that they are pretty shitty in the results, they're not consistent, etc., or do we want people
Yes.
that really can move forward, driven, excellence driven? For example, me, I'm in that. It helps me. The faux seve helps me refine the choices in my life, especially now that I'm older. I'm 47. I'm proud. Your birthday is about to be your birthday. We will talk that
Yes.
about in a moment. But the faux really is a friend in disguise. You don't have to hang around with them, obviously, especially if they are like in the faux role. But they come with a gift of contrast, of choice, and of you appreciating what you do have in your life.
Absolutely.
Your turn.
I found a
In the
quote.
floor.
All the floor is mine. I found a quote by William Shakespeare, and it reads: "A friend is one that knows you as you are, understands where you have been, accepts what you have become, and still gently allows you to grow." And I think it's something that really really
Wow.
fits with what you've just spoken about. That also those foes, everybody
Wow.
brings a gift, whether it's a friendship of
Yes.
5 minutes, 5 months, 5 years. I think we have all been through that, especially as we grow older in life. We understand that true friendship is not about somebody being there all the time. It's not about somebody sitting with you all the time, but it's about somebody who is actually truly himself or herself with you and allows you to be your true self with them, without judgment, without negative criticism, but also always constructive criticism. Those are the friends that speak their truth with you and allow you to
Yes.
speak your truth with them. And that being said, it's a second point that we wanted to share is that friends also, sometimes friendship has an expiration date on it. Sometimes friends will be, if for a short time, for maybe a longer time, and if we're lucky enough, and if we are blessed with a true friendship, those friendships can last an entire lifetime. So yes, and the expiration date is not that, okay. Hi, my name is Sebe, and I'm here to be your friend for the next 10 minutes. It doesn't work like that, though.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I love that. Yeah, the expiration date may be, people sometimes generalizing, we think that something needs to last forever. And that's an illusion, not even Eckhart Tolle, the writer of a book called The Power of Now. In my experience, one of the most aware, awakened beings right now living on Earth. He used to say he has a book where he says that even the sun will die, the sun, the stars die, the planets, and everything keeps evolving. So for us to demand permanency of someone or something or a status is kind of delusion. When you try to control things, if you try to have permanency or people being exactly like you or stay with you and be with you. I like so much to be alone. I like so much to be alone that sometimes, it's only my true friends understand that, because sometimes I really want to be alone and they can be around and I'm not talking, I enter into silence, But the expiration, is in both sides. Not all friends that come into your life are going to be eternal. We evolve, we begin to choose different paths in life, which all aim to the one ocean. And also you will have an expiration date sometimes for other people. You will not be as needed as you think you are. Your children, for example, there's going to be a point that you want them not to need you. The relationships evolve, the relationships unfold. One day we'll talk about this, because this is another topic.
Yes.
You don't really like only friends with your spouse or your beloved. You want to be more beloved than friends, but that's for another podcast. But it has an expiration date. It's not just to create like a dark expectation here, but be willing to change. Be willing to unfold and evolve in friendship, in acquaintanceships, in business-ship, in all of those things, because that's what the flow of life is. If you want people to stay where they are at, you are not honoring their ability to evolve and grow. So if someone wants to go, let them go. I was watching, my brother is helping me with Instagram and Facebook and all of that. And he has this app that tracks things. He's like, Ivonne, the same people that unfollow you, follow you like 10 times. Like, like unfollow and follow. The request of friendship, and he grants the friendship, and he's like, do you want me to keep granting the friendship for these that I'm saying? How many times have they requested that? I don't even look at those numbers. And he's like 10 times. I'm like, well, I guess they really don't want to if they keep going out, or unless they have me on their pocket. You know what they call it when the phone dials itself on your bottom?
a butt dial.
But dial on friend dial or friend dial. So yeah, it's the expiration date matches the flow.
Yes, and it's once the lessons I think we all coincide in life to learn from each other. But once the learning is done, once that mission, let's say that mission of give and take is complete, we basically all move on to the next phase, to other people, to different people, to people with different perspectives, so that we can keep broadening our own perspective.
Absolutely. Cool. And I've had friends for over 20 years and all of that. And sometimes, we don't even have to talk. We don't even, and some of them, sometimes we're 20 years together and suddenly it begins to fade or complete. Especially when someone wants to consistently grow and they pursue excellence or deeper service, and the other says, you know what, I really don't want to go that way. I want to kind of relax or chill. You say, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. And we move on. Yes. So what's the next topic?
Well, the next one is more? Oh, yes. Yes, the best friend you've got. Who is that? And that is a topic that relates to a podcast we did earlier.
Yes.
A couple of weeks ago, called The Public Enemy Number One. Basically, the best friend that you have. Who's the best friend? Who is that best friend? And that best friend is with you all the time, isn't it?
Yes. Absolutely. And we're talking, and I think everybody, well, not, I don't know. If you are not your own best friend, you guys, why will someone want to be friends with you? I'm going to say something that is going to create polarity. Like in sex, if you don't love your body and if you don't like sex with yourself, not that sounds a little weird, but not really. Why would someone else want to be intimate with you? Absolutely. If you don't like who you are, if you don't invest in yourself, if you don't take care in your body, if you don't take care of your words, if you don't fall in love with the mastery of getting to know you, why would someone else would?
Absolutely.
Dun,
And
dun.
I think it's a great question. If would you be friends with yourself? It's like, would you do
Yes.
business with yourself? Would you be friends with yourself? Absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be fun to hang out with you.
Oh yes, I'm kind of cool to hang out with.
Oh my gosh,
I like to hang out with myself.
you are, you know, it's well, we'll have to do another podcast for this, but yes, we'll talk one day. What do we, in your birthday?
Yes.
The plans that you have, but I'll leave it for another time. Just for everybody that is listening to the podcast today, if you can befriend you, and befriending yourself is befriending your darkness, befriending even the things that you don't like about you, coming into honesty with the patterns that you have, that you do, that you like, and that you don't like. Bring friendship into the area of your soul. If there's any situation externally where you are projecting an enemy or a foe, look within. You may find it there.
Oh yes.
Bring more friendship to your own soul. I think that's it, Seven.
That's absolutely it. Well, thank you so much, my dearest friend. And that is for real. I really appreciate your friendship, because we have been able to speak with sheer honesty about our experiences, and I think that is something key to me. Honesty is really key in a friendship. So thank you for that, honoring your candor and honoring your rawness. I love it, and I love you, ladies and gentlemen.
I love you.
That is about it for today, and would like for you to share with us what is your take on friendship, and are you your best friend? Please leave us a note, comments here on the podcast, and also on our social media on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're there to listen, and we'd love to know what you think. So we'll hear you next week for podcast number 40. Looking forward to it. You all have a great day. Bye-bye.
Subscribe to this weekly podcast on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. Share your thoughts with us on Facebook.com/Sheepless Life Academy and learn firsthand how to live a sheepless life with Ivonne and receive an exclusive in-depth masterclass at sheeplesslife.com.